because like Kim Jie was saying that the first on-screen kiss gave to Pierre Png, right? Mine also, you know. So it just brings back that memory. Hello AsiaOne viewers, I'm Felicia Chin. When duty calls to, I play Bai Jingyu. She's a medic, SMTI instructor. It's a role that I've reprised from season 1. If I say she's lovable, is it very thick-skinned? But yeah, I think she's lovable, she's very outgoing, she's a loyal friend, and I think in this new season I work with a lot of new actors as well. And I enjoyed myself a lot. Definitely, because it's like shaking off 5 years rust of my mind, because season 1 was in 2017. So I'm thankful that we had some time to learn certain medic skills that we will have to present in the show. Things like knowing how to bandage like gunshot wounds, doing CPR, and also getting some on-hand experience so that it will look more convincing on screen. It was nice as well. I got to speak with some ladies from the army, so I get to get some real-life experience. Even like on set, whenever we have time, I'll be talking to people from the army about everything about their work, their job. And I even took my uniform and my boots home every day and hang it at in the living room so that it becomes part of me. It's not just an outfit from my show kind of thing. So that's some of the things that I did for the show. And I watch a lot of YouTube, a lot of things that MINDEF have did for medics, a whole series, so that I can get a sense of what I'm doing and what I used to do for my character when she was younger. Yes, there was a scene where we were helping people from another country who was going through some crisis, natural disaster. So for my role, I'm a medic, so I went on grounds to help out. At the same time, there was a scene where I was looking out for people who are affected by like the earthquake, the natural disasters, and I found someone who was hurt and injured. So I ministered to her, I bandaged her up, and she had a son next to her, and tried to give him like light sticks to cheer him up kind of thing. So at the end of the scene, the lady, although they are so poor, right, she actually took out whatever that she had, which was like one potato under her, kind of her blanket or pillow, and she gave it to me. She gave me all that she had. And I felt very moved and touched by that scene. Because I do believe like lives impact lives. Sometimes in your giving, right, you receive so much in return. And I think in this landscape that we're living right now, hope is so important. And also, of course, the peace of the nation is never to be taken for granted. So I think that scene speaks a lot of levels to me, but most importantly is how people can give hope to one another. No matter if you're a soldier, you're someone from another country, if you're poor, you're rich, you know, everyone has an ability to touch another life. That moved me a lot, that scene. I really treasured the moments when I could act with my old friends like Desmond, like Paige, you know. We worked a lot together, Pierre. I think this is just a very fun show for me because there are a lot of new actors I've never acted before. Because sometimes if you act for a while, there are some actors that you kind of like have a rapport and you work kind of like constantly together. With Tyler, it's kind of like from 0 to 100 kind of romance. And then with Nick, it's like really buddies, but you know, we are not that close when we started acting, you know, kind of thing, when we started work. But at the end of work, we are much better friends. And then even with my brothers, Wayler and Joel, I've never acted with them before, so it's kind of my first. It's quite rare that I've acted in a show where I don't really have working experience with them. And that's challenging, but I really like what the individual chemistry that I had with them. So it makes things very fun. Today is my 3rd day, to be honest, so I took time off to come here. I mean, the first day, you know, I was a bit nervous. I felt like it was the first day of school for me, and meeting new friends, new environment, right? But Ming Jie, you know, was my boyfriend was really sweet. He came to pick me up. He picked me up and sent me to work, and then picked me up from work as well. So that was really nice. I felt like, you know, I had someone with me. But my colleagues were really nice. I mean, I received a present when I went to the office. I was like, oh, that's really sweet. At the same time, I think it was exciting because it's a new job scope as well. I have to do like producer kind of work as well, besides being a presenter. I have that space to do conceptualizing, you know, think about stories, what kind of content I want. So that's nice, but it's also like a learning curve for me because To be honest, as an actor, you do have your creation process, but then it's with the script that you have on hand. So it's a little different. And I also think that, it's sometimes nice to be an actor where you just go with the flow. You have the pressure of knowing what to share with other people, but these are things that I treasure. And also having people to do my hair and makeup for me is really nice. Everyone said a lot. I mean, be it personally or even through my IG posts, I feel really moved and touched by their support, and even like the company, like there are people that I really personally know, and to receive their blessing and telling me that, actually I see you doing that as well. I see that side of you that you might like doing that creative process. It just means a lot to you when you know that, these people are blessing you to move on to your new season. Yeah. Access to the car park, like easier access. I can say the people, definitely the people. To be honest, I miss like having someone do my hair and makeup every morning. That's the truth, because I have to present things and that's something that I have to do on my own. There are things that are very real, there are things that are heartfelt, and it's nice. You don't think so much. Yeah, but now that I'm on the other side as well, my brain cells are burning. But it's good, it's good, it's good. It's learning, some learning for me, yeah. To be honest, I rarely look back along the way as I look back now. I feel proud of myself that I have not only survived, but I have made friends. I think I've given my best in the things that I've done, and I'm glad that there are people who like me. And it has just been a really good time that I have, especially in the past 7 years. I think, especially when I came back, I think it was a different season of my life as well. Wow, this sounds very 肤浅, but something that came to my mind, my first on-screen kiss. I mean, that first, because Kim Jie was saying that the first on-screen kiss gave to Pierre Png, right? Mine also, So it just brings back that memory, plus I was so young then, that was 2005. I was just 20 years old or something. I remember, doing this 100 over episode drama, being so new to the job and learning so many things at such a short time. It wasn't easy at all. I struggled. I sometimes even had nightmares in the midst of work, that was a very real part of my life that happened. But I guess, it's all a learning process for me. That was unforgettable. I mean, your first screen kiss is also very nervous as well. Yeah, does she grow in a different way? How do you keep certain elements of herself? And so that's exciting for me as well. I think that's a nice little milestone as well. That was a tough part, I guess, of me when I was younger. I was being very hard on myself. So that was also probably around the same period when I was filming Mirren Yu as well. It was tough, it was tough. Sometimes when I look back, I feel a little sorry for me then. I'll be I want to pet that little Felicia when she was in her early 20s. But now that I look back, I'm thankful that at least for now, I'm able to pick myself up. There are good things that happen, and now I'm able to share this experience with other people. And I guess that makes it worthwhile for going through what I went through. I also felt I wasn't good enough. I also felt I was inadequate. I was affected by people's responses. But at the same time, I think I was being too harsh on myself. There's always a time for one to really grow into what you're doing, especially something that you are learning for the first time, you lack of experience, and it's okay to not be perfect. It's okay to just make mistakes, I think it's also a part of my life where I learned to make friends, I learned to work in the community, I learned more about myself and what I can do. It's actually an exploration journey for me, just growing up. It's just a part of my growing up process. And I hope that, that might be something I can contribute back at this stage of my life, yeah. Okay, so this is a goodbye to Felicia, who has been in full-time acting in Mediacorp for 19 years, but now it's a hello for Felicia, who is in a new season of her life, loving what I've done in the past, but at the same time, I also hope to present myself to you in a new way, on a new platform, very, very soon on Hai Hao Ma. And also, you might see me on different programs as well. And please take good care of yourself too, okay?